thing that I have at my house that I bought before I bought my house was the DynaTrap, because it was presented here at QVC a few years ago. I had an apartment, not a house at the time, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get a yard one day. It was kind of me manifesting it. And I said, I'm gonna get myself a DynaTrap right now because it is going to be out at my house. And a few years later, sure enough, I had my home, I had my yard, and I now not only have one DynaTrap that's in the front, I have a second one in the back. Now I have that full acre in my backyard, I have the half acre in my front yard. We have both options for you here today. That half acre is on a sale price of $69.98. However, if you do want to upgrade to the full acre size, you're looking at $99.98. Now, you may be saying to yourself, okay, what exactly is a DynaTrap and why are we talking about different acres here? We're going to explain everything here, but let me just tell you your colors. This one here on the left-hand side is called your forest green. Then we have the granite and the slate blue. This is your smaller half acre size, and this is your full acre size. This is new, and it was made available just about 2-3 weeks ago, and 5,700 of these have already been ordered. Now, DynaTrap with this LED is exclusive here to QVC, so we do love that this configuration that you see, this is the only place that you're gonna get it, and 5,700 people already have picked up on it. The man that presented this and sold me on it was Sean Pickford, who was here with us. Sean, it's so good to see you. I actually auditioned for QVC with a DynaTrap. There was a couple auditions that I did, and this was the very first one that I did. And I would like to think that maybe it landed me the job.
Well, something did, because you're doing a fantastic
Well,
job.
thank you.
Yeah, so does the DynaTrap. And what makes them so special or so different than other things you may have tried to use is that they actually attract the mosquitoes, the flies, the wasps, the hornets, and 12 of our worst pests out there to the trap. They bring them in through light, warmth, and carbon dioxide, which, hey, that sounds a lot like a human being. That's because it is. That's the way DynaTrap was made, to mimic us as humans. So those flying pests think they're going to fly to the DynaTrap to basically bite us. And when they get close enough, that fan sucks them down into the inside it and traps them, and they expire. This is that UV LED light technology. It attracts insects day and night, which is really key, because most people think, oh, they only catch them at night. Nope, 24/7 on these guys. And it's all about attracting that female mosquito, because she's the #1 worldwide pest. When they get close enough, they're sucked down into the trap where they expire. Now, this is really cool. You, the QVC customer, asked for the easy eject button, meaning I don't want to touch the bugs. They're scary enough looking at when they're alive. We don't want to be around them when they're dead. So we put that in there for you guys. And these are just some of the bugs, including, like I said, the mosquitoes, the wasps, the flies, and the stink bugs, but biting midges, no-see-ums, Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drain flies, and the musket. So we know it works because we have scientific studies to prove it. So that's awesome.
Look, I know you can go over to QVC.com and look at reviews that people have left of DynaTraps, and you're going to see 5-star over and over and over again. You're going to see a lot of people come back to purchase not just their first, but usually their second or third. Let's take a tour of this, though, Sean, and if you can walk us through it. It's pretty easy. I mean, if you can plug in the plug, your assembly's done.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, when you get it out of the box, it's going to come assembled. It's got a 6-foot cord in it. You can plug it directly into your house or plug it into an extension cord. The outlets where I put mine aren't close enough, so I have extension cords. You can put it on a shepherd's hook, on a wall, whatever. You want it 2 to 6 feet off the ground. You want to plug it in, turn it on. There's a little waterproof button on the side that you can turn it on with. And then you want to let it run. That's the biggest mistake people make. They think, all right, I'm going to turn it on when I go outside. It's going to catch the bugs while I'm out there. And then when I come back in, I'm going to turn it off, because that thing must cost a lot to operate. It costs less than 2 cents a day to operate. So leave it plugged in. Let it catch the bugs, so you're not putting those chemicals on you. You're not swatting them because they're driving you crazy. Let's face it, we all want to be outside, especially after the awesome weekend we just had. So this is a way to take your yard back.
You know, what you're getting here today is not just the DynaTrap. We're also going to give you the little cleaning brush with this as well, and you're going to get that chain here. Those UV LED lights that have such a long life to them, I've had mine for years now. I mean, literally 5 years I've had my house. This coming July, a DynaTrap has been there running every single time. Now, the one that I have the older version. Mine, I have to twist this off
Yeah,
put
this
it
is
upside
easier.
down, which look, you could do here too, but let me show you how instead of having to get real personal with those bugs, you can instead, and now this will be left on, but you can just hit that button and they all
That's
fall
it.
down. I will tell you that that is worth me changing and upgrading alone. You also will be shocked, absolutely, completely shocked by how many bugs you're gonna get in such a short amount of time. Now, everybody is different, but I say that because where I live, Sean, I have a little retaining pond in my backyard, which
Oh, yes.
attracts a lot of bugs. This has made a
Right.
world of difference. I'm at the point on mine in the back, about one time a week is when I have to go empty it. That's how many bugs I get.
Because that's the great thing about it. So these are my bugs here. You can see on your screen, okay? Look at the numbers over here. Look what they say. University of Nebraska on a 1 acre unit here, 2,942. All right, in 6 days. That's how many bugs we caught. On the half acre in 7 days, what, 2,543? We know that because we counted every single bug that we captured. Like I said, we did the testing. We wanted to make sure they were attracting and capturing those bugs. It's all about the light, the warmth, and the carbon dioxide. That is the DynaTrap difference. There's a lot of other traps out there. They take things and they bring them in, but they don't have that carbon dioxide. What is that? That's the same thing you and I breathe, Justin, every time we take a breath. So when you step outside, that mosquito can smell your breath from 300 feet away, even if you just use mouthwash. That's why they're the #1 worldwide pest. But that's why this was developed, to attract and capture them so you could enjoy being outside.
Well, everyone is attracted to this one right now. It's the forest green. Maybe it's because we have the light on that one. That might be why everybody's picking it up. But I'll tell you what, if you want the forest green, that is the one that everybody's loving right now. We also have it here in the granite and then slate blue. Now, the smaller size that you see is that half acre. I have a half acre in my front yard. In my backyard, I got the big guy here, and this is the full acre size. This is the one that I have by the retaining pond that I'm emptying once a week. This is an amazing sale price, $69.98 or $99.98, depending on which size you go for, and an easy pay of $17.50, or you can upgrade that size for what is just a couple dollars more, $25 on your easy payment. Sean, you're gonna be back with us in just a little bit, so we'll see you in a little while.
Sounds awesome. See you then.
And this is actually what Sean's gonna be back with. This is really cool.